Oh, hello, welcome back. I have a fun flow for you guys. It's going to be between 30 and 40 minutes. You're going to need 2 blocks, so have those handy. In fact, set them up now behind you. So 1 block will be for the shoulder blades. 1 block will be for the head. These blocks can be at differing heights. So, for example, if you wanted more of a back bend, you could turn that block up a level, or turn this block down a level, or remove this block under your head altogether. So it's a really versatile pose that you can fine-tune for your own body. I'm gonna lie back, let my shoulder blades land, and let my head drop. And then once you're there, you'll probably have to scooch around a little bit to get comfortable. Adjust the block behind your head a bit. And then just bring your arms out wide like wings. Turn your palms up. Oh. Wow, this big, big pose. Feeling it a lot in the chest and the fronts of the shoulders. Take some breaths into it. Go lie down. Go lie down. Go lie down. She always has a way of lying right in front of the camera. Rue. Go lie down somewhere else. Come on. It's okay, but go lie down somewhere else. Go. Shoot. Over there. Go lie down. There we go. All right. This is probably not the first time that Rue will disrupt us, but I hope it doesn't bother you or distract you too much. Let's take 2 more breaths where you are. Now, take your arms towards the back wall. So over your crown, not over your face, but over your crown. And just stretch for a moment and reach through the fingertips. And let your thumbs maybe even touch the floor. Plug into the earth. Bend the elbows, grab your elbows, making a frame for your face. Take a breath in as you pull your elbows towards the back wall, and then start to let your arms drop towards the floor. Breathe, 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 breathe. I forgot to mention that if you don't have yoga blocks, you could always use a large book or a pillow behind your heart. You might not get as big of a pose, but you'll still get a similar stretch. It'll still be worth it. Release your arms, noticing that you're crossing your arms with one forearm in front. Switch it. And then release your arms, reach up, rather overhead. And then just bring your arms towards the ceiling and down. Wow, 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 that was a lot. You're gonna roll off to the side. That's the easiest way to come off of the blocks. A slow roll to one side. Use your hands on the floor to pick yourself up. And we're gonna come into hero's pose, which is Vajrasana. Sit on your heels. And just take some neck rolls here. Go both directions. inhale with your hands near the tops of your thighs. Press down and lift your heart. Open your throat chakra. Breathe in. As you exhale, stick out your tongue. Lion's breath. Take another breath in. Now exhale and slide your fingertips towards your kneecaps. Start to tuck your pelvis under and round your back. You might have to lift your butt a little bit and tuck it. Chin towards the chest. Maybe you can crawl your hands towards the knees. Press your spine towards the back wall. Make yourself have a triple, double chin. And keep your spine rounded. Take your fingertips to frame your heels. Start to lift your knees up little by little. Walk your hands back a little further, and then let your heart open as you stretch the shins, the dorsal sides of your feet, the tops of your ankles, your toes. As you land your shins back to the floor, rise all the way up to your kneecaps. Inhale here. And cactus your arms, exhale. Joining the hands behind the back. Clasp the 10 fingers. Drag the knuckles towards the calves. Lift your heart. And then hinge your hips towards your heels. And place your forehead to the floor. Knuckles are up to the sky. Roll to the crown of your head. Activating crown chakra, Sahasrara. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, just release the hands. Bring the arms forward as far as you can. So don't touch the floor until the arms are fully, fully extended. Walk the hands out, walk the hands out. Spread the fingers, lift your head, look towards your thumbs, puppy pose, Anahatasana, heart down. Breathe in. And out. Shifting onto your elbows and walking your legs back. Finding Sphinx pose, lift your heart forward and through the upper arm bones. Keep your chest lifted. Take your left palm back to frame your chest. And then your right. Here we are in Cobra. Breathe in. And down dog, breathe out. So pressing up, you can use your knees or come right through plank and take it back. Adho Mukha. For a few moments here, pedal out your legs. Shake out your head. Take your right leg to the sky, breathing in and stepping forward. Drop your back knee, reach your arms to the ceiling, breathing in. Cactus out the arms. Join the hands behind the back. Open the chest. And release forward and down. Straighten the right leg, flex the toes. Bend the right knee. Step back, down dog. Switching sides. Left leg high, breathe in. Step forward, breathe out. Drop the right knee, reach high, breathe in. Cactus the arms, breathe out. Open the heart, clasp the hands, breathe in. Half splits, breathe out. Bend the left knee, breathe in. Step back, down dog, breathe out. Plank pose, breathe in. Lower chaturanga, breathe out. Cobra up dog, breathe in. And down dog, breathe out. Good. From here, right leg to sky, breathe in. Step forward, breathe out. Twisting, left hand down, right arm up, breathe in. In the twist, cactus your right arm. Tip the right side of your chest back and open up your heart. Then, turn your right palm towards the earth, pinky finger down and stretch. Right arm long. Breathe in. And as you exhale, lower the hand down, straighten out both legs, hug the inner thighs back, and drop your head down. Inhale here, pyramid pose. Let it go. Bending into the front knee. Step the left foot forward to meet the right. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Inhale, stand, breathe in. And bring the hands behind the back, breathe out. Open the chest up, breathe in. And fold over your legs, breathe out. Hands come down, breathe in. Right foot back, breathe out. Downward dog. Heels reaching to the floor. Plank pose, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Cobra up dog, breathe in. And downward dog, breathe out. Other side, left leg high. Inhale, breath. Step forward. Twist. Cactus the arm. Turn the palm down. Reach. And fold. Breathe in and out. Bend the left knee. Step forward, halfway lift. Breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. Rise to stand, breathe in. Hands behind the back, breathe out. Open your heart up, breathe in. And bow over the legs, breathing out. Halfway lift, breathe in. Left foot back, breathe out. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, down dog. Plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. 5 breaths. Spread fingers, spread toes, close the eyes, connect to your breath. Find that Ujjayi breath. One, find the resting pose in your down dog. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good jobs. Walk your hands back to your feet all the way to the back of the mat. When you get here, you can unlock your knees a bit, grab your elbows, hang for ragdoll pose, shake your head out. Maybe add a little sway side to side. Just let gravity take your spine down, lengthening between each and every vertebra. And set your fingertips to the floor. Come halfway up and bring your feet to touch. Sit down into your chair pose. Utkatasana, stretch the arms high. Inhale here, cactus the arms. Take the hands behind the back. Stretch the knuckles down, open your heart. Lift your gaze. And fold. Take your hands to the floor. Float your right leg back and up off the mat. So right leg extends back. Breathe in as you reach through those toes. Breathe out as you fold. Flat back, breathe in. Fold. One more time, flat back, breathe in, reach. And fold. This time, flat back, walking out to a 3-legged dog. So palms pad forward, hands shoulder width distance. Press your chest towards your toes as you reach through the right leg, then bend the knee, open up the hip. Stacking your right hip over your left, push through the heel. Extend the right leg back and up, step forward. Lunging twist, left hand down, right arm sky. Cactus the arm. Reach through the fingertips, and then from here, back heel down, slide your left hand towards your left shin, and then like you're sweeping the floor with the right fingertips, roll open into a reverse warrior. So it's going to be a deep reverse warrior. If you need to climb your hand up higher, you can, or you can stay nice and low. Side angle pose, come up and drop your forearm onto your right thigh. Reach the left arm past the crown. Reverse triangle pose, right leg straight, reach up, reach back. Triangle pose, right hand down, left arm sky. Here in your triangle, cactus the arm. Lean your left chest open, reach through the left arm. Circle the left hand down, side plank, roll to the outer edge of your left foot, step the right foot back. Reach the arm to the sky. 3, 2, lift the right leg, 1. Bend the knees, set the toes to the floor behind you, and take wild thing. Find your way through plank pose and lower chaturanga. Stay with your breath. Stay with the flow. We're almost there. Making your way back to a downward facing dog. Let's switch all of that. We're just going to do it all over again, starting from that fold at the back of the mat. So start to walk your palms back. Shake out the head. And from here, halfway lift. Take your feet to touch. Sink your hips for chair, Utkatasana. Cactus out the arms. Join your hands. And peel it open. Big breath in. Fold forward, breathe out. Squeeze to midline. Hands come down, breathe in. Lengthen your left leg back. Square off your hips. Stretch long through that left leg and then fold. Lengthen. And fold. Lengthen. And fold. This time lengthen and walk out to a 3-legged dog. Keep that left leg lifted. Press your chest towards your toes. Bend the knee, open the hip. Let that heel fall towards the right glute. Left leg high, breathe in. Step forward, breathe out. Twist, left arm sky, breathe in. Cactus the arm, breathe out. Reach the left arm forward. Reach and stretch. Back heel down. Take your right fingertips towards your back shin below your knee and then sweep the floor and just roll open into your reverse warrior. It's a deep reverse warrior, big side bend. You can bounce into that front thigh if you want a few times. And then deliver your left elbow to your left thigh. Reach your right arm forward. Stretch long. Reverse triangle pose. Come up, straighten your left leg. Reach up, reach back. Triangle pose, left hand down to the shin block or the floor. Reach your right arm up, cactus the arm. Reach. Circle the hand down, side plank, roll to the outer right foot. Step your left foot back. Reach. 3, 2, lift your left leg. Bend the knee, set the toes down, and lift into wild thing. Open up your heart. 3, 2, 1, plank pose. Find your way through plank chaturanga, up dog cobra, downward facing dogs. Nice jobs. Whew. From here, take your right leg to the sky, breathe in. Step forward and right away take half moon. So right foot steps, right hand reaches out, back leg comes up, left arm goes up. Cactus the left arm. Cactus that left arm. Reach through the left arm. And then bend your left knee, reach back and grab that foot. Grab from the inner arch. Kick into the fingers. See if you can come up into a dancer. So kick back, rise. We're going to release this into a Jiva squat. So you're going to bring your left knee behind your right knee. You're going to bring your hands to your heart. There we go. Now lean into your right foot and lift your left toes to a hover. Hold 3. Both knees are bent. 2, powerfully grounding through that right heel. 1, set your left shin to the mat and sit down. Preparing for Ardha Matsyendrasana, adjust as needed. And then take your right hand to the floor behind you and your left elbow to your outer right knee. And you'll take your gaze back over your shoulder. Good, unravel. Place your feet on the floor in front of you. Fingertips forward behind you. Reverse table pose, lift your hips, send your tailbone forward, drop your head back. Big breath in. Drop your hips. Cross your ankles, move through Vinyasa. High to low plank. Cobra, upward dog. And downward dog. We do it again with the left foot this time. Left foot goes high. Steps forward. Half moon. Reach the right leg up. Reach the right arm up. Cactus your right arm. Open up your chest. Reach the right arm forward. Bend your right knee. Reach back. Grab a hold of the foot. Kick into the hands. From here you can bend your left knee a bit so you have power in that left leg. Kick into your right hand and see if you can lift into your dancer. Hold for 3. 2. 1. Into Jiva. Squat right knee behind the left. Hands at the heart. Once you're there, lift the right toes. Hover. 3. 2. 1. Set the shin down. Set the bottom down. Twist. So now you're turning towards the left side of your space. Your right elbow's outside your left knee. Gaze back. Unravel. And this time take your legs out straight. Reach your toes forward with your hands back behind you. Reverse plank this time. If you need to modify, go back to reverse table. Lift your hips, reach through your toes. Drop your head back, breathe in and out. Hips come down, ankles crossing in. Come forward, Vinyasa. Cobra up dog, breathe in. Downward dog, breathe out. Good. From your downward facing dog, so walk your hands back to your feet. Here at the back of your yoga mat, lift your right leg up and back. Lift up halfway, breathe in and fold. Stay here, or I challenge you to bring your hands behind your back for toppling tree pose. Knuckles to the sky, hug to midline. 3, 2, 1. Place your hands down, walk out to your 3-legged dog. So walk back out, 3-legged dog, reach that right leg up and back. Good. From here, step your right foot forward between your thumbs. Take your block to the outside of your right pinky toe. Drop your back knee down. Reach your arms towards the sky, big breath in, and then hands through the heart center, twist to the right, and bring your elbow outside your knee. As your elbow comes outside your knee, you can take your left hand down onto your block if you'd like to. Stay here or pick up your left knee. Rotate through your chest, through your low belly. Breathe. Reach that right arm up to the sky. Cactus the arm. Listen to your body. Maybe reach. 3, 2, and 1. Return that back knee down to the floor. Unravel yourself for a half split. Just melt into that right leg. And then as you come back up, take your right leg in front of your left. Crossing your thighs. And then sitting between your heels. You're in Gomukhasana. Set up. You can also use a block under your bottom if you need. Take your left arm up and bend the elbow, place the hand behind the heart. And then reach your right arm down and up. See if you can join your fingertips. If not, just reach in that direction, or maybe you have a strap or a towel you can use between your hands. Take a few breaths. Bring your fingertips forward. and fold in. Give me a second to close this back door. Seems like my neighbors are doing some work. Take a smooth, long breath in and out here. And then walk yourself back in. You're going to roll forward to come into tabletop. So we're going to shift into table pose, so hands and knees. Bring the ankles a little closer together, so shins lined up a little closer. Tuck all 10 toes. And move into a downward dog with your legs crossed. Oof. And walk your hands back to your toes. Bring your right arm underneath your left arm here. Pull your elbows towards the earth. Breathe. And then stand up like this. We're ready for eagle pose. Bend your knees. Take your right leg over your left, your right ankle behind your calf if you're able to. Square off your joints. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Release your arms and take your hands back down to the floor. So your legs are still crossed. And then pick up this right toe. Bend the right knee so the toes are pointing out to the left. Plant your hands a little forward so it's like a little mini down dog. And what we're going to do here is Kaundinyasana 2. We're going to bring the left, no, that's the right. We're going to bring the right knee to the left upper arm bone. And then try to hover in an arm balance. So if you want to watch first, you can. And bring right knee, left upper arm, bend the elbows, lift, kick. 3, 2, 1. Coming back down to sit, unraveling your legs, and forward fold. Paschimottanasana, just rest here between sets. You can place a block if you have one on your shins. It can be a really nice place to just collect your energy again for the left side. We've got the left side with the toppling tree, the twisting lunge, the Gomukhasana, and the Kaundinyasana. Smooth out your breaths. We're almost there, guys. Stay strong. You've got this. Lift your head. Set the block off to the side. Come up to sit. Find your way into your downward dog. If that includes a vinyasa, that's up to you. From your downward dog, take your left leg to the sky. Actually, don't do that. Don't do that. Walk your hands back to your toes. Inhale, half lift now. Take your left leg up to the sky. Lengthen. And then fold down your right leg. Stay here or play around with taking your hands behind your back, clasping, all 10 fingers, reaching the knuckles to the sky. 3, 2, and 1. Hands down, keep your left leg up. Walk your hands forward to your down dog. Press your chest through. Step your left foot forward and drop your back knee. You're going to take the block to the outside of your left pinky toe, and then reach your arms up. Bring your hands through your heart center, twist to the left so your right elbow comes outside the knee. And then work it in there and place your hand down onto the block. Spin your low belly. Lift your low belly, lift those bottom ribs. Now from here, you're going to lift your back knee off the mat. Check that out. And then reach your left arm up to the sky. Cactus that arm out. Reach through the fingertips. Breathe. 3, 2, 1. Back knee down. Straighten your left leg out. Fold. Collapse into your left thigh for a moment. Let your head and neck go. From here, lift up, bend the left knee, and slide the left shin back and knee in front of the right. Adjust your stance, take the toes wide, start to reverse yourself and sit between your heels. Usually it'll take a little fidgeting to get here properly. Once your knees are stacked, you can take your right arm up to the sky, bend the elbow. Left arm down, reaches up. Maybe you bind, maybe you don't. Maybe you use a towel or a strap. Breathe. 3. Be where you are. 2. And 1. Sorry, that felt really good. I had to hold a little bit longer. Release your arms. Fingertips forward, walk it out into a fold. Drop your head down. I just had a thought that I had not considered before that I wanted to share with you, especially if you take my YouTubes often. I did move a little quickly through that flow. I taught it just moments ago live here in the studio, and we had a whole hour, but I'm trying to move a little faster to keep this a little closer to 30 minutes to 40 minutes. If you found that I was moving too fast for you and you want to just slow it down a bit, in your YouTube settings you can slow down your videos quite a bit. And so even if it's by like 0.5, you want to slow down, know that that's an option going forward. And the reverse works too. If you're ever taking a yoga class and the person leading is a little slow for you, and you want to get through it a little faster, you could always dial the speed up a bit. Anyway, just a little side note. Come back to your breath. And then shift forward over your knees. Bring your shins close, tuck your toes, downward dog with the legs crossed. Step your feet to more of a parallel position. Walk your hands back. Coming to the back of your yoga mat. Take your left elbow under your right elbow and squeeze and pull in. And you're going to soften the knees and rise to stand. Take eagle pose. Bend the knees and let your left leg lift higher over your right, maybe even wrapping the ankle. 3. 2. And 1. As you stand, plant that left foot again and unravel your arms to fold forward. So here comes our Ekapada Kaundinyasana 2 on the other side. Hands can come forward a bit. Pick up your left toes, bend your left knee. It feels like you're wrapping your left thigh over your right. As you launch forward, you're going to bring your left knee to your right upper arm and lift your toes off the floor. So twist, bend the elbows like chaturanga, kick out through the legs. 3, 2, and 1. Good, unravel. Straighten out the legs. Maybe you want to put that block on your shins. Paschimottanasana, forward fold. And just take some moments here to yourself. From here you can lift your head, come all the way up to sit, sliding your hips towards your heels, lying down onto your back body. As you lie down, you can relax, toes fall out to the sides, arms at the sides. I like putting a block here just because it helps me to feel more weighted down through the pelvis, pelvic bones. Maybe you have something block-like, even a sandbag or a pillow that you can put over your pelvis. Arms reach out to the sides, fingertips curling in, close your eyes down, and remember that this is the most important pose. This is where we get to soak up everything we just did. Otherwise, it's all for nothing. This is where we get to energetically absorb all the goodness of our practice. So the things that we were able to let go of, whether we realize it or not, whether it was conscious or unconscious or subconscious, not all the changes are available to our immediate awareness, and that's okay. But we have to trust that in Shavasana, whatever downloads we received, whatever shifts and adjustments that were made energetically, it's in this pose that we get to let them set in place. It's like if you were to glue something with like Elmer's glue, you'd have to just let it set for a moment in order for it to stay. You couldn't just start maneuvering it and moving everything around after that. I'm thinking of that because it's Christmas and the kids are coming home with a lot of Christmas crafts. And I know the patience required when you glue the googly eyes to the chopsticks. You have to wait for the glue to set. So in the same respect, wait for your glue to set. Wait for the things that fell away to really detach and fall away. Let the things that you brought in stick. Follow your breath. And continue to follow your breath in and out. And as you take this role, as you follow the breath, you are the follower of the breath, not the leader of the breath. You are taking the back seat and just observing. And start to notice your breath again if your attention wandered off. And bring some deeper breaths in now. So start to control the breath again. Big inhale, big exhale. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. When you're ready to bend the knees and just roll to your side body, so just resting in fetal position. And then roll back up to sit. And as you press yourself up into a comfortable seat, you can close the eyes, bring your hands to your knees. Just notice yourself. Check in. What is it like to be you today, right here, right now? Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Set an intention for how you'll leave the mat. Thank you for joining me today. If you have a moment to leave me a comment, I always love to hear from you guys. It would be really awesome to know where you're practicing from and how you liked class. And if you have any other special requests of classes to lead, And thank you. I hope you feel amazing. I can't wait to record my next class with you. Namaste.